Capsule has just come out with the new ESC, the sidewinder Nano. This is supposed to be perfect for 1/24th and 18 scale micro crawlers. So you already know what we're going to do. We're going to test it and try it out and see how it does. This thing boasts a 5-volt, 5-amp BEC output, as well as a minimum of 2S and maximum of 3S LiPo. There are a lot of manufacturers out there who's producing some awesome electronics for these microcrawlers. But it's nice to see Capsule come out with the Nano, because the previous version I used was a Sidewinder 2, which was slightly bigger than this for sure. But this Nano seems like it'll be a good hit. But I've been noticing people have been erring on the side of not giving it a try, as it's not like the other manufacturer that's plug and play. And the BEC is separate. But at $49.99 for this and the BEC for $18.95, I think that's a great deal for about $80 shipped to your door. So you can't go wrong. But again, this is not a plug and play option for a 24th or 18 scale crawler. You're going to have to do the work or have someone do it for you, get it started up. And I also think it's dope that they made their own BEC, but I will be using my own BEC since I know how to solder this up and set the voltage to what I would like to use it for. Forgot to mention, in the Capsule link, you must update your settings and download the newest version of Capsule link so that way it will recognize the Nano, because I made that error the first time. Went to their website, downloaded the newest version, and voila, we were good to go. It's also nice that this thing runs brushed and brushless. As you can see here, when I've gone ahead and set this up with the TRX4M that I have here, and it is running a brush setup that I've soldered two together, and then my mini BEC, as you can see here, and then that's the Nano. So imagine the Nano there, and then I've soldered up my mini BEC, and this thing runs at 8.4 volts. Here we have the DX5. Plug it up. Now we should be at 8.4 volts on the servo, and very smooth. It seems like I'm go slow. So we got to get some tires on this thing and give it a try. But first, we're going to set up the brushless one as well, and we'll be using that on my 1/24 scale. Welcome back, guys. Here we have our SCX24 Dodge Power Wagon that we've linked up the Capsule Nano to. On here we have these Rock Terrain Enduro tires with these wheels. I'm not too sure where they're from, but I got them from a buddy of mine. Some high clearance links on there, upgraded servo, some nice brass C-hubs there, and some steering links. Also went ahead and added rock sliders to this thing too as well. And here's the insides. On the inside, I have this OGRC brushless outrunner motor that is paired up with a Spectrum SR315 receiver. And here we have the star of the show, the Capsule Nano that I've put my BEC to. And this is running at 8.4 volts on the Enduro 7 kilogram servo. And my battery sits here. So now we're going to give this a test. We're going to show you why I like this setup. So that's it, guys. What do you think about the Castle Nano? In my opinion, I think it's a winner. This is not going to be a setup for everyone because, for one, it's not plug and play. You have to solder your connectors on, and then you have to run it through the Castle link and set it up. And I know Fury Tech is out there killing things because I, for one, myself have a few Fury Tech ESCs in my mini crawlers. And I love the convenience of the rccar app and being able to tweak everything on the fly. I love that too. But at the same time, I like the Castle setups too. They're tried and true. In my opinion, I feel like that's for people who like to tune their cars. On the drawback, you do have the Castle whine, especially when running a brushless system. On the brush setup, it's pretty quiet because, as you've seen in the video, that car was running a 66 turn OGRC motor with the low range gears and stock gearing in the axles. So with the low range gearing, with the lower turn motor, and then paired with the ESC, it feels like it's brushless. That Nano really takes it up a different notch. And if you would ask me, would I buy it again? Absolutely. As you can see, we've already gone ahead and done that. In this setup, this is my Comp 2 class crawler. This is my Class 2 comp crawler that has a sidewinder 2. And this is right from here to there. As you can see, it's a pretty big ESC compared to the Nano. So this is take up some less space and be quieter compared to the sidewinder 2. Sidewinder 2 was a lot louder than the sidewinder Nano. And I want to say it's probably because of the net cryo drive. Should you get one? In my opinion, that's up to you. I know there's folks out there who love Castle just as much as I do, and I appreciate what they do. It's really easy to just set your tune up correctly and get you a nice tune on the Castle link. The downside is you can't actively tune it on the go unless you have the Castle Bluetooth link. Now, on the other hand, I've had hiccups with the Castle Bluetooth link, so I don't really use it. This is the type of setup that you set up in your car, you test it, and you like it, set up, test it till you get to where you want. You no longer have to set up and test it anymore because it'll be performing the way that you want it to perform every single time. So there won't be no surprises. So it's up to you to decide what you think. Like Fury Tech, Castle, there's other people who out there, but I haven't tried their ECs, but these are my top 2 favorites. And this Nano is just compact and the price is great. And I would buy it again and again. That's all I got for you, folks. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think down there below. And be sure to check out a couple of these other videos I got here too. Thank you.